All right, guys. Fula coming to you with another commentary. So it just gets worse and worse as the days go by. I probably need to look into the prophetic hadiths to see if they're like Nelatu alayhi salatu salam, if he predicted that the moral decay of the Western woman would take place. You know what I mean? Because at this point, I know it takes two to tango, and guys have to bear the responsibility as well. But when you really look at it, it looks like the women are self-destructing themselves. So let's take a look at a couple of clips and to understand how they're self-destructing themselves. Let's see. Okay. So this is Brittany Renner, the one who finessed PJ Washington out of $200,000 for child support. This is the same one who said, a stepdaddy season. And she also made an Instagram post. Let's see if we can find the post. She also made an Instagram post about going to a college campus and hiding the let's see if I can find the post. Okay. She said, I think she took the post down, but it had to do with college or something. And in that college, she said, hide your sons. That's what she said. So here you have a single mother, you know what I mean, who is looking for her next prey. She's looking for her next prey, and being encouraged to find that prey. You know, Granted, she doesn't look that that good without makeup, as you see. I mean, she looks quite normal. But this woman has a kid, a full kid, and she was twerking at I guess, a college party. So that just goes to show you, like, part of the moral decline of the Western woman, which is going to continue, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and look. I found this interview, and the thing is, I think Gabrielle Union, this she's just acting out what was already in her before she even hit fame. And let's just go into it. Let's see. I think I still have the interview. Okay, here we go.
As a specialist coffee roaster, we are always dealing with small runs of packaging and last-minute changes. Dropbox allows us to work with the design. So I did like a Busta Rhymes video, LL Cool J, Mark Nelson, and a Montel Jordan video. Such low self-esteem. I wanted to be a video host so bad. Like, that's all I wanted. I didn't want to be in movies. I didn't want to be in commercials. I wanted to be... and when my internship ended, they were like, would you ever consider being like one of our clients and us representing you? And mind you, I had such low self-esteem. I wanted to be a video host so bad. Like, that's all I wanted. I didn't want to be in movies. I didn't want to be in commercials. I wanted to be the chosen video host.
So as you see at the beginning of her careers, you know, acting wasn't even a thought for her. She was aspiring to be a video model. So it's no surprising that maybe those behaviors that she does on TikTok and things like that are just her like living out that part of that fantasy, you know. So in essence, she's kind of telling us something that she probably wanted to be a video model in order to maybe hitch a rapper, because that's what she appeals to most. I mean, as you see with Dwayne Wade, he's been completely emasculated by her.
And well, that's what we call them then. Now they are video vixens, IG models. Yeah, but I wanted to be like a hot bitch, except I lacked all of the necessary accoutrement, like big boobs or an ass. Kind of didn't really.
But I mean, at the end of the day, most video models get those implants anyway, you know, whether it be breast implants or whether it even be the ass implants, they get them anyway, you know what I mean? So it's like you could have did the same thing, you know, if you really, if this was what you wanted to do, you know.
It wasn't really the desired look at the time. Like I was literally, you know, auditioning for like California Love video with Tupac and 20 of his
So you fell into a really successful acting career when you wanted to be a video host.
Yeah, trying to be in music videos. I was like, let me try, like, you know, my hand at acting, and I have a photographic memory, and, you know.
You know, the sad thing is that there's actually more money in acting than there would be in being a video model. And I guess, like, that didn't really matter to her, and that her thing was just being out there, just being out on the scene. Really, it wasn't really about really establishing a good career. It was just about being, you know, out on the scene and living that kind of life, you know, that entails being a video vixen.
Memorizing, like, Saved by the Bell scripts, not that hard. So I started booking things right away, and they were like, okay, this is something. So they made up a fake resume before they sent me out on an audition, and they were like, with each job you get, we'll take a fake thing off. And pretty soon my resume was real, and I was just working nonstop. But I just wanted to be California Love video.
One day it'll happen.
Did you ever?
And so you see how they're egging her on by saying, like, one day it will happen. You know, that's the thing about these soft radio hosts too. When they're men, you kind of have to tell it how it is with these women. So, like, if that was me, and while keeping it cordial, you know, I would say, so being a video model is all you wanted to aspire to? You didn't want to aspire to anything else besides that? There's plenty of jobs in entertainment in different fields that you can work in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a video model, because, no disrespect, there's better looking ones than you, you know.
Get close, like a second callback for a music video?
No, not the ones I wanted. But then one became like, an actor that people could recognize. Then I became like this in-demand video vixen. So I did like Busta Rhymes video, LL Cool J, Mark Nelson, and I'm on.
And notice she's proud of that. She's proud of being like, she's proud of having that part of her career fulfilled, to be in music videos and what have you. With her, with Gabrielle Union, I've often said that she's a homewrecker for one, and number two, you have to look at the role she played, like just the roles as an actress, and the role she played on TV. And it's crazy that those roles, she's just exercising what she truly, really may be, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Until Jordan video and Uncle Sam video. I feel like there's more, but I can't remember. But yeah, but those were once they were like, oh, I want the Bring It On chick in my music video.
How do you think if you were breaking into the business now, how do you think your career would have ended up differently?
Oh, I wouldn't have had a career because my youth, I was a little wild. I was very wild, but this was before
it sounds like it.
Camera phones.
So she's admitting that, like, she's admitting that she was lewd, and, there were many cop carousels written and things like that. So, in knowing this, why would Dwayne Wade even marry her? Why would he divorce his first wife, who is quite the opposite of that? And in my opinion, my personal opinion, better looking than Gabrielle Union. Why would he give that up for this?
Dogs, and your neighbor turned into like the feds. Like, you could have an obscene amount of fun. You can get into a lot of trouble, and no one knew. You know what I mean? And unless the police got involved or whatever, you could get into trouble, make stupid mistakes, and do dumb shit, and kiss a lot of frogs, and nobody gave a shit. Now, trying to live the way I live, the way I like to live, no, hell no.
This is JJ at Duke. This is why he doesn't like talking about this on the show. This is a different, non-family friendly JJ.
Tommy, it's...
So, in essence, I'm not going to listen to the whole interview, but it just goes to show you that she's always been that way. She's not a wife. That's what I mean. Like, she hasn't been bred to be a wife. So that's kind of why you see what's going on with Dwayne Wade, painting his nails, turning his son into a daughter, and things like that. That's why you see all of these weird things on, because of all the energy she's bringing, and unfortunately, it's not good energy. So, with that being said, the moral of the story is don't simp, and don't let a home wrecker get in between if you have something done solid. And that pretty much, I would say like a good 95% of Western women have her mentality of wanting to be wild and wanting to, ride the carousel. But anyhow, Foolish signing out. Injarama.